Hello everybody, how are you doing today? Alright, so we've got Bobby there. We did have Uzi for a while, which I'm grateful that he even turned up. Talon, how are you today? Welcome into the stream. So once again, we are playing some more Pokemon Conquest. We're going to continue from where we left off before. And let's see if we can, I think we're taking on the Kingdom of Violet first today. No worries, Bobby. Since Keegan's not here today at the moment to do it, I'll definitely wait for you. Alright, let's jump into this today. I'm not doing too well, Talon. That's no good. Daniel, I see those lurking eyes. Welcome into the stream. So for those of you who may not know, my name is Jacob. I am quite new at this. This is, as you can see, episode 2 of my first live stream series. I decided to go around the Pokemon Conquest route for my first one because it is a little bit of a different game. Not a lot of people out there really know about it. In fact, I think I only had one person in my first episode who had even heard of the game before. So, Talon or Daniel, have either of you played this game or heard of this game before? Or anyone else out there? Got 5 viewers, awesome. Right, that's good, got at least someone who knows. Haven't played it myself. Yes, it is definitely that. It's one of the games I've always been interested in. It's definitely my style of gameplay. Yeah, Daniel, it's definitely a bit different to the traditional Pokemon games. It's similar style to that of Fire Emblem, I believe. I haven't played a lot of Fire Emblem, but from the one game that I did play, it is very similar to Fire Emblem. Alright, Bobby is back. So, basically, a little rundown of the game. We started out in the Kingdom of Aurora. This is where we started. And there are a whole bunch of different kingdoms in this game, and the story is basically there's a rumor out there that if all the kingdoms are ruled by the same person, then the legendary Pokemon will arise for that warrior, basically, or the. Now, there's been also rumors of someone else in a far-off land trying to basically take control of every kingdom, so we can use the legendary Pokemon to destroy the region of Ransai, which is where this game takes place. So our goal is to stay out there and stop that from happening, basically. So we start out in the Kingdom of Aurora. We took on the Fire Kingdom of Ignis and took control of that. Then moved down to the Grass Kingdom of Greenleaf, and then we took out Fontaine. So the next 3 kingdoms then became available of Violet, Cresselia, and Pugilus. But as you can see, Pugilus' strength there is quite strong, so we're definitely not going to go for that one first. We are going to go for this one here. As you can see at the bottom, underneath all the Pokemon list there, they have a strength of 537. We have a strength of 663. I appreciate that. A little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get into this first battle against Kingdom of Violet, Daniel, and you will get a little bit more of an idea of what it is about, because it is a little bit hard to say, but each warrior can only have one Mon at a time, and that Mon only has one move that it can do. This is Oishi. She's sort of our sidekick who gives us all the information. She's telling us that ground Mons would be good against this, but we don't have any of those at this stage, so we're just going to take on with what we have. So we have our main character starts with an Eevee. Oichi, our sidekick, has got Jigglypuff, and then we've got a bunch of other Mons that I'm going to take in the hopes of taking this down. Some are going to be more useful than others, but we're going in at full strength to see if we can win. Alright, here we go. Now, one of the main gimmicks in this is every kingdom has its own battle arena. So you'll see some of the ones we've first at the moment have had, like, there's been water involved that only water Pokemon can cross, so you have to shut down the gate so that you can get across. There was fire that was basically a volcano you had to watch out for, things like that. So I forget what the main gimmick of this one is, but we will see that in just a moment. And for those who weren't in the stream yesterday, I am not very good at voice acting. Or really reading, so I'll basically go over the general stuff that they say, but I probably won't be reading the whole text, but I'll try and leave it up there so that you can see it. Alright, so we're taking on Ginchio's army. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, our Mons will start over on this side. We've got, and their Mons will start on the other side over there. There's a Shinx, the Starly, Pichu, Pampor, and Marie. So each battle has its own victory conditions and defeat conditions. So for this one, basically just have to defeat all the enemies. On other ones, we've had banners that we've had to take on to basically control the banners. Hey Stephen, welcome into the stream. Glad to see ya. Alright, so my go first. Electric types, yep. So they've basically got the Starly and the Pampor there, even though it's an electric, so there's a bit of difference there. So I've got Shinx who knows Spark, which hits one ahead. We've got Pichu who hits with Thundershock, so it hits 2 squares in front. And the Mareep also has Thundershock, hits 2 in front. Pampor, Water Gun, 2 in front. And Starly, Quick Attack, 1 in front. So for those who haven't seen the All Good Talon, so the red squares are where their Mons can actually move to, whereas the blue squares are where I can move to. So Charmander can move up to about here, and the Starly looks like it can move up to about somewhere here as well. So the electric Mons can move over these little electric panels here, and I think there is an environmental effect that happens around this thing in the middle. I've got to be careful of that. So I'm just going to get started and moving them up a little bit. Oops, nothing to fight, so let's wait. So Pampor's not going to be super useful in this battle, but it does hit from a little bit of a distance, so we'll get him to move up a little bit. And wait. Wooper is actually ground type in this, so it's actually going to be quite handy. Eevee being a normal type, so we can actually move through this big thing in the middle, so I might actually get Eevee to come over to here. And wait. Jigglypuff has got a lot of HP, as you can see there, 92 HP, so a lot more than anyone else that I've got, so I'm going to use that sort of to go out. And then we've got Pampor, who, as you can see by the little square where the attack is, on the bottom, or the smaller screen there, hits 3 squares in front of it. So that can be quite useful. So we'll move Sage up there, and we wait to see what they're going to do. Yeah, Daniel, it is quite different to that of other Pokemon games. Oops, so we've got the energy up for the other team. But yeah, very different, but it's also very intriguing, and there's a lot of strategy that goes into it because every battle is different. And with the Mons only having one particular move, oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Did not know that happened. So obviously there's those buttons and the colour panels there, so we've got to really be careful of those. Ooh, okay. So it's probably a little bit of a waste to use it so early, but because of that hit, I won't use it just yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this guy out of here because he is not going to survive if they hit the button again. Woof I'm going to leave there for the moment. Charmander hits one ahead, so I'm going to move Charmander to here and attack the Starly with Ember. Hopefully get a burn. Here we go, and no burn. So this one hits 2 ahead, so I'm going to get Jigglypuff to move over to here, out of the way a bit. I think I'm going to get Sage to move to here. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot at the moment, I'm just trying to plan my strategy about how to get these guys without getting absolutely destroyed by these panels. Wooper I'm just going to have move up 1 for now. So one thing I haven't mentioned is that every warrior has its own ability. So for my ability, or for the main character's ability, he has top speed, which increases how far Eevee can move in this turn. So if I wanted to, at the moment Eevee can only go to here, but I could move him up to get out of the way of the panel, but the yellow button is over here, so I'm not too concerned about that one. But I don't want this guy to be able to hit both these two, so I'm going to have Eevee go to there. And just like all Pokemon games, each Mon has its own ability as well. Also, as you can see, these are the abilities popping up there. So Charmander's accuracy has just gone down, and their energy has gone up. So that's a little bit scary, and of course we get paralyzed. That's alright, hasn't done too much there. Now, what are you? Oh, he's upping his attack, but he can only hit the Sage, so that's not going to do too much damage there. And they're going to double team the Charmander. Oh, this is interesting. So he just attacked his own through his own teammate. So he hit the Shinx as well as Jigglypuff, which is quite interesting. that one yet. So I think one of my warriors actually removes paralysis. Don't think I didn't bring that one. I did not bring that one, so that is frustrating because Jigglypuff is now paralyzed. So in this game, if you hit a mon from the side or from behind, you actually do more damage than if you hit them from in front. So let's see if Jigglypuff, yes, she goes through the paralysis. That is awesome. 3, 4. Awesome. So I'm going to move. So I'm going to increase this guy's attack. I'll only get him from beside this time, Bobby. I'm going to increase the attack. Going to go from here. I think that we're going to go for the Pichu and the Shinx on this one. Some good damage there. Now in this game, if I defeat a mon in a set amount of time, then like within 4 turns, then that trainer can potentially become allied with me. So I'm going to aim to try and get some electric mons because, well, I don't have any on my team at this stage. So here we go. We have taken down the Shinx, which is the main person on this one, so hopefully that works. Now, Eevee's ability is pretty awesome. When you take out a mon, you get to attack again. So I'm going to come over here and take down the Pichu as well. Yeah, that's what there definitely is a lot of depth in this game. That's where the whole heap of strategy comes in, and I absolutely love a game where you have to really think about it, and it's just not go here and do this move. It's a whole heap of strategy behind every single move. There's a lot to learn in this game, and it's definitely a lot of fun. If you can pick up this game, I would definitely recommend giving it a go. Especially later in the game, it gets really, really strategic because the game styles differ quite a lot, the battle styles, because of the different fields that you've got to play on. So I'm going to do that just so that I can get a higher chance of getting that burn. I'm going to step back here so I can ember the Marie. So that says I'm trying to get as many of the electrics. It didn't pay off. So if I go here, then the Marie can hit both mons, but because Wooper is ground type, the electric moves will not hit. But at the same time, that's also going to make it so the Charmander can't retreat. So I'm going to go to here, get myself a little bit closer, because the Mareep's going to move up on the Charmander. Which means Charmander will have to step back in order to be able to attack, since Ember hits one ahead. No worries, Bobby. We'll see you a bit later. Oh, yes, I thought so now I'm in Blaze range. Actually, I didn't think of that. I'm going to get... Probably going to take these Charmander out, actually. Yep, it's a bit unfortunate. I overlooked something big then. That's alright, we should still be good. Alright, so now in the next turn we're going to get some electric action. Oh, no, at the moment we're going to have electric action happening. Okay, it didn't hit me, thank goodness for that. So you can move through your own teammates, but you cannot move through other enemy Pokemon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Oichi's her trainer ability, Sweet Song, which will heal all mons that I've got back to full health, except for the mons that have already fainted, unfortunately. But that's alright. So I'm going to remain here and attack the Panpour. Get some good damage on there. Now I think the smart thing to do... What was yours? Why not? Let's make sure we hit. So I'm going to remain here and do a bit of damage on this sheep. And then I'm going to move you up here and do some damage on the sheep from behind here. And then I'm just going to move these guys out from there. Basically trying to force the Panpour to attack the Pansage if he wants to do any damage, because he can't reach anyone else. Alright. So Starly went over the top of Wooper there because he can fly, which makes things a little bit more challenging. And as I expected, the Panpour attacked Pansage. And Mareep is attacking... Ooh, it survived, yes! I get another round of attacks with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the Jigglypuff up. And I'm going to move Eevee up as well. Get ready for a round of attacks over here. Who is it? So let's just do this one just because he's going to die next turn. Ah, Keegan, you finally made it. You're a bit of a sleepy Kyogre this morning, were you? And I'm going to attack this Mareep because it is giving me the biggest trouble at the moment, whereas the Style is not really. So I'm going to do this first, try and get rid of this sheep. Oja, welcome on in, my dude. How are you today? So right there we saw Panpour's ability of melee. It means that basically if something attacks, or if a mon that's in melee range of Panpour gets attacked, it will do some damage as well. It's a bit that way, isn't it, Keegan? You try and get a little bit of extra sleep and you just sleep too long. I am doing absolutely great, thanks Oja. Having a lot of fun. I've only just started, so this is the first battle. Oja, have you seen this game or played this game before? Ooh, there goes the Wooper. And the things are going to be coming right down to the wire, I reckon, on this one. Probably could have done a bit more training before coming in here, but that is alright. So Jigglypuff unfortunately succumbed to some paralysis on this turn, which is a little bit annoying. But I'm going to go to here. How much damage am I going to do? I should do enough damage. Oh, hang on. Yep, I should still do enough damage on the Mareep to take it out this turn. And yep, that's good. It's always nice to get rid of a big threat like that. And because of Celebrate, I get to go again, so I'm going to come around. And as you can see, from in front of the Starly, I was only going to do 27 damage. From behind, I'm going to do 33. And from the side, I'll do 30 damage. So as you can see, the placement of where you attack from is very important. So I'm going to take it from behind, as we say here. And some good, solid damage there. And we should be able to take out the Panpour on this turn as well with a super effective move. So that is another condition to be able to basically get other warriors to want to be part of our team, is hitting. So if you take their mons out within 4 turns, or if you hit them with a super effective move, or if you meet a specific criteria that they are looking for. And so, because Jigglypuff is succumbed to the paralysis, I can't actually move her, so we're just going to wait on the spot. Yeah, it's a hidden gem of a game, Daniel. Like, it's one of the reasons why I wanted to do it as my first live stream game, is because not a lot of people know about it, but it is a game that is absolutely amazing. Zachary, welcome into the stream, my man. How are you today? Alright, so we should be able to take the Starly out this turn. So I'm going to move Sage up here to get this item box, which gets gold. And we are going to go from behind again on this Starly. Should be able to take it out. That is good. Alright, so victory is ours. We have taken control of Violet Castle. That is awesome. So as you can see, each mon has links. And the longer they are in battle and the stronger the links get, the better the moves that they have are. Now, as you can see, the move strengths or the strengths of the mons are going up. So Eevee just went up 24 strength, which is absolutely awesome. And those strengths are what combines to make our total strength against the opponents. So that is an awesome start. We did lose a few mons in that round, but it is still going quite good. Oh yes, we get the Shinx. I was not expecting that, so we can recruit the Shinx, the Pichu, and the Panpour as well, which we can only have 6 mons or 6 trainers with us in battle, but we can use the extra trainers or the extra warriors to protect our other castles, which can potentially become go under attack. So this is awesome. No worries, Keegan. All right, so all right, fine contest. So we protected our honor, and that is all that matters. So we have now claimed victory, and yes, my name in the game is A, because I did a test to see if the game would work and if it would save in that. But then when I went to new game, there was a specific thing that I had to do, which I wasn't sure how to do, to reset, which meant that I wouldn't be able to save without it. So we're just going to continue with our name being A, because I didn't want to waste time in the first stream. So we are going to 100% recruit the Shinx and the Pichu and the Panpour. So on the bottom screen, or on the smaller screen there, at the very top, you can see Link 29 out of 98%. Which means that this trainer and the Shinx does not have a perfect link potential. Every trainer has its own perfect link mon, which you have to find and link them up. But a 98% is extremely close, and I don't reckon in this game we would get to 100%, so I'll probably keep it at that. The Pichu has a 70% link, and the Panpour is only a 58%. So it means that as the mons get stronger, it can only get up to 58% link, which isn't the greatest, but for the time being that is fine, because we probably won't be using the Panpour as our mains. Yeah, the Bug Kingdom is very interesting. Alright, so we've got to move our mons into a different area. Yeah, definitely going to keep the Shinx because it is awesome. So I'm going to pop her into this area here. Because I want to use her in the team, and that's the easiest way to get her into the army. And it looks like we are getting my first raid of live streaming from Jumanji. How are you doing, James? How's the rest of your stream? Alright. And then I'm going to pop one down here. So I'm trying to protect my other castles as well. Well, I wouldn't expect anything less from you, honestly, James. Now, guys, what do you think of my layout that I've got going at the moment? Hey, Frost! So let's go back to... So we had everything blank in the raid. We have Jumanji himself. And we have Frost as well. So welcome all in. So my name is Jacob. I am playing a little bit of Pokemon Conquest. Now, so for those of you who aren't aware, the layout that you are seeing at this moment, James created it for me, as well as my thumbnails. So he's an absolute legend of a human being. I've known him for quite a few years. Goes back to before about 5 years, 6 years ago that we have known each other. And he is an absolute legend. James, go ahead and link whatever you would like in the chat there so people know where to find you. He does stuff on Twitch. He does stuff on YouTube. And he's just an all-round, genuinely awesome dude. Lots of laughs are always had there. So, yeah, James, link your Twitter, your Twitch, your YouTube, whatever you want, because I want people to get out there and support this man. If you are someone who does do a little bit of content creation yourself, and you think you might like him to make you an overlay or something, hit him up. And because he did mine extremely quickly. He is awesome. As I said, James, plug whatever you would like. You are awesome and you deserve all the love that you can get. Alright, so my watch is telling me that we need to move, so let's keep going. So a stream raid is basically when other content creators finish their live streaming or something like that, we'll go over and find someone else who is live streaming, and we will basically raid them. So as you may have read, when the raiders came in, they hashtagged Jumanji raid. So it means that the people that were in their chat came across to my chat to show me a bit of love and support and raid me there. So once we finish, I'm not sure when that's going to be, we'll do the same thing. We'll find someone else who is live and we'll go and spread that love further to the next person. It's a way to get people who may not know of other content creators to find them, and all of that. So it's just basically a way to spread the love that the creators are receiving to other people who definitely deserve it. Does that make sense, Zach? And do you prefer Zach or Zachary or? So what we'll do, we shall keep going there. So first, I probably won't join the Discord call, purely because I am in the middle of a stream and I don't want to stuff everything up at the moment. I am very new at this and not sure what I'm doing, so either's fine, no worry. So if you do come into the stream and I say your name wrong or something like that, or you have a preferred, something that you prefer to be called, just let me know and I will see if I can remember that. Alright, so these characters that are coming in now are just some randoms that just tell you a bit of useless as well as some very irrelevant information. Basically that we're getting more and more acknowledgement the more kingdoms we take over, but we can't just attack, we've also got to be doing some training as well to get extra warriors, extra mons, things like that. And for us that doesn't surprise me, like James's favourite insult is that. So does not surprise me. I think if James likes you then he will call you that, so feel privileged, Frost. Alright, so these guys just keep talking. Here we go. Alright, so we've won the battle, we'll save the game, and we shall keep going. So those who have just arrived in, have you seen this game before? Have you played Conquest? Have you seen Conquest played? Well, here we go again. We're getting more people to. Alright, see you again, Ed. So this is Kaiji. He basically showed us how to recruit other warriors from training areas. So this guy is fairly useful, but you should link. So he's basically going to show us how to link with other mons. Oichi's like, she can't give up Jigglypuff, but even though their partnership isn't the best. So he's just telling us about perfect links at the moment. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to remove the. So what's next? So we're going to be taking on the bug place next. So what are we? 641 is their strength. Our strength is 753. So we're doing pretty good that way. But I am going to get this Shinx into the team. So I'll probably remove the Wooper. It's not completely blind. I have seen people play all the way through to the end of the game, Zach. So yeah, I do have a bit of knowledge. I've not played the game all the way through to the end myself, but I do have knowledge of the game right through to the end. So, partially blind, because it's been a long time since I have seen it being played. But I have, so there are things that I don't remember, but I do remember, there are certain things that do stand out quite a bit to me. Like, this next battle is absolutely ridiculous, and I think James is going to really like the main guy of the next kingdom, so we won't put him in too much suspense there. So I'm going to march the Wooper down to here, because they can only march into areas that they're highlighted to, and I'm going to march the Shinx up to here, because Shinx is powerful, especially as it gets up, and so that has now taken us up even further. So I've got a good range of mons. Obviously we have to have Eevee and we have to have Jigglypuff in the team. So we've got electric, fire, water and grass. So that's a pretty good coverage at the moment. And then over here in Ignis we have... So we've got to be careful because Pugilist can attack Ignis and Pugilist can attack Fontaine as well. So what I might do is march the Wooper 281, 250. I might march the up to here to boost that one up, because Greenleaf over here cannot get attacked and Aurora cannot get attacked either. First things first, I'm going to what's in info? So we have a perfect link with Eevee. There's a can be a perfect link with Jigglypuff. There's 98% with Shinx, 62 with Charmander. So it's not a great one there. Only 70 with the Panpour and a 54 with this one here. So I do remember a lot of them. There are some that stand out a lot more, like the bug one stands out more, the fire one, the grass one. The water one I remembered once I saw it, but yeah, there's a few of them that I do remember quite well. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go into Violet here, take a turn to see what we've got here. So we've got a few good ones. We can get a Carnivine, we can get an Ekans, we can get a Ralts, and there's a Joltik there as well. We've got Punagiri and we've got our shop here. Let's see what's in the... No, I won't do that yet because I want to see if we can recruit some more people. So let's take everyone, because we've got more chance of recruiting if we have more people. So those who haven't seen this game before, what are your thoughts on it after seeing a little bit that I've done? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. So this is an interesting sort of gimmick to this one here, because we have jump pads. Of course, yes, that makes sense. So this is where we've got the links for them, especially those with strong affinity. So we've got gold, silver and bronze links that can be done. Try and find the perfect partner for one of your warriors. And you move to adjacent and then you hit link. So these pads here are jump pads. So if I land on that one, it's going to jump me over to here. So it looks like this Joltik has a perfect link with someone. So I'm not sure which one it is. So I guess I'm just going to have to move them around and see. So I'm hoping that the Joltik will land on this and come over to here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move the Panpour Actually, no, I'm going to leave Pampor over on this side here for now. So this guy can come right up and hit the Ekans. So I'm going to do that. It usually can hit 2 ahead, but because the Carnivine is raised on 2 platforms, it can't be hit. Actually, let me have a look at what they can actually do. So, hits 2 ahead, hits 3 in front, and actually misses 2 and then hits 1 ahead. So that Ralts is going to be quite dangerous. So we hit 1 ahead. So I'm going to move you to here, so I can still hit. No worries, Zach. So I can still hit there and see what we can do. So 99% accuracy, and it does hit. Now we have 7 people in the chat. Show me those lurking eyes if you are there. Alright, so I'm going to move Shinx up 1. I'm going to move Eevee up 2, because nothing can hit it there. Jigglypuff I'm going to move up 2. And I'm going to move the Charmander, actually not to there, I'm going to move the Charmander to there, because if something lands on the jump pad and hits me, I will take some damage from that. So there's that Intimidate ability, and I've made a big boo-boo, and Charmander can actually get hit. That is one thing I've got to keep in mind. Oh, Steven's still there, thank you for showing me your lurking eyes. It's a bit rough, I've now been poisoned, that's annoying. See, these maps do make it a little bit hard to tell what to do. Oh, and that's a lot of damage. And, oh, Joltik hits 2 away, I didn't even check that one. So that was stupid on my part. But I am definitely in no way a pro at this game. Hey, Kyogre's still lurking there. Your pure grass. Gonna do. So it actually tells you who's the better links with them. So if I click on here, it's a bronze link there. It's actually a gold link with our Shinx person, a silver link with our Jigglypuff, and a bronze there. So the only really gold link at the moment is with our Shinx, but I think I would prefer a Shinx over a Joltik, so I'm not going to worry about that one. But I am going to come in here, because Jigglypuff does have the most health, and I am going to just start slapping this Carnivine around. Try and get as much damage as we can. That's 5 hits, that's awesome. I'm going to move Eevee out of the range of the, actually, now I'm going to move Eevee out of the range because it is poisoned. I'm going to move the Pen Sage up so it can start getting in on the action. And I'm going to move you up so you can start getting in the action. And, oh, Zach, welcome back. Oh, it doesn't actually land on him, it just goes to the side. There you go, so I am learning things. And I'm going to attack this Carnivine as well. So I'm not doing fantastic in this one, but we shall see how I go. Intimidate's going to lower some attacks there, which isn't the best, but Carnivine's coming across that way. Do a bit of damage, but that's alright. Joltik's going to stay and attack the Jigglypuff. These guys are making some pro plays at the moment. And Jigglypuff gets poisoned as well. That is not good. So I'm going to come over to here. I think I'm going to leave with keep with the Pan Sage at the moment. So I'm going to attack. As you can see, I can hit all three of them with the Vine Whip. Crit on the Ekans is awesome. Pick up a Harmony Flute. What do you reckon, Shinx or Joltik? It is a gold link. I think Shinx is better personally than Joltik. So type in the chat Shinx or Joltik. Spark the Ekans, yeah. Shinx. Alright, let's do some damage here. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the Shinx, I think. And I got the paralysis, that is awesome. I think this Ekans needs to go. It's been more of a pain than I like. And then I'm going to go at this Carnivine from the side. Better yet, get Joltik and switch between them. Oh, so that's a mechanic I've obviously forgotten, is that you can... they can have more than one. But he did just say that before, didn't he? And Carnivine is just going after this Jigglypuff. Yeah, so Shinx has Spark. Let's hit no, that's alright. Oh, the confusion, great. So I'll no, he's going for the Pan Sage, so didn't get the poison that time. So I got the confusion. So Shinx has Spark, which hits one in front, and let's actually get that off the screen. So I've just seen that. Joltik has Electro Ball, which misses a square, then hits one in front. So yes, they do have different moves. What do I want to do? So let's go up here and link with Joltik. Oh, this is fun. I forgot about this. So basically, it's like a Guitar Hero type of thing. You've got to hit when it goes in the square like that, in the circle like that. And the better you get it, the warmer the Pokemon and the trainer go together. Alright, let's see how we go. You can do this multiple times, so if I do miss... as James would say, I've never been great at Guitar Hero. So that's pretty good for round 1. So I'm going to come over here and just hopefully attack the Ekans. If it doesn't get confused, and it doesn't. Only does a little bit of damage, but that's alright. Jigglypuff, we're going to use your song and get health back on everyone. And I'm going to... Actually, no. I'm going to get Jigglypuff to come over here and slap the crap out of this Ekans. James, did you see my attempt at the link then? Remind you of how bad I was at Guitar Hero? Oh, I'm so close to taking it out. So, there's no way for me to attack that from here. So I'm going to go and attack here. Take it out. And there's nothing I can really do with this. I'm going to come over and claim this item. And Charmander can actually reach here, which means I should be able to take out this Ekans as well. And then it just leaves me with this pain in the butt of a Ralts. Oh. Yeah. So yeah, Joltik has a better attack, but the Link, so the potential for Shinx to get higher strength is better. So yeah, thanks Zach for that. As I mentioned in my last one, I am quite new to the whole streaming thing, so I'm focusing on the game a bit too much and I miss the chat, then I do apologise for that. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to get Pansage to move up here, get myself some more gold. Shinx, I'm actually going to move to here and have another go at that Link. We should be able to get at this go. There we go, we have linked with the Joltik there. So that is awesome. So now we can get our Charmander to here to attack the Ralts. Do a bit of damage there. I'm going to use your ability and see if we can get around the side of the Ralts, which yes we can. And this should take it out in theory, which it does. And there we go, we have trained, we'll get some extra bonuses here, which should make the next battle hopefully a little bit easier. So I only lost the Panpaw, which isn't a huge loss there. Got a few extra strengths, which is always good. Yes, GG, thanks Keegan, GG in the chats there. So I am trying your or your suggestion, should I say, Keegan, today for the G Fuel. It's pretty good. The Kiwi Strawberry is going good. So we can recruit the Carnivine and we can recruit the Ekans, but we can't recruit the Ralts, which is alright. Oh, but that Link is horrible. Only 38% on the Carnivine. It's got a good strength, but don't know if we'll end up using it. And only 42% on the Ekans. So again, not fantastic links there. Might have to do some recruiting and see if we can get better mons for them. But what we will do, we will distribute them to our other kingdoms. So we've got. So the Carnivine we will pop in here to increase that one's strength. And we will drop the Ekans in here. So that really increases their strengths. So if we leave there. So now you can see with the addition of Ekans, we now got a 448 strength. And over here we have a 439 strength. So those two castles are getting some pretty good protection as well. But I am going to, actually, there's something I can do before going in. I can actually delegate. I'm going to go and get them to go searching. And I'm going to delegate you guys as well to go searching, because we want to find more warriors, but we also want to try and get some better links there as well. Check the warrior info so as to their specialties. Okay. Not just yet, so if I go info, oops, that's not what I meant to do. So on info. Okay, so dark and electric, grass, and grass. Okay, cool. I was not aware of that. It's not what I meant to do. And then you've got the... I forgot all about that. Thank you very much, Zach, for that. Definitely nice having people who can help in that chat. Let's have a look at these guys. I see those lurking eyes, Daniel. So bug and fire. Actually, what is your 70 link, 70 link, 70 link? So these guys have all got a decent link to them. Bug and fire, water, water, electric, electric. Fair enough. So I'll keep them searching. I am at the end of my month, or no one can do anything. So let's go to the next one. Alright, so we've gotten a little bit of extra strength on here, so we're now at 800. So we should be strong enough to take on these guys. And we're getting pretty close to these ones up here. So what are we going up against? We've got bugs and a random sphere. So James, you still in the chat? Are you lurking or? Because I reckon you will laugh at the main guy in this one. Let's go for the bug kingdom of Chrysalia. You ready to laugh, James? This guy is a little bit funny. I always thought it was a very over the top, but also very on point warlord. So Yoshimoto, Kingdom of Chrysalia. Kingdom of Chrysalia. Here he is. And his is a pineco he's got there. What are your thoughts on this guy? He's definitely a character I have always remembered, purely for the fact that he's so different to all of the other kingdom leaders. You can shoot with different... Okay. Again, there's a lot of mechanics in this game, Zach, that I do not remember, so... Very much so, very much over the top, and I knew you'd like him. So what are your thoughts on the game so far, James? This is a game you hadn't heard of, was it? The little Pinko just gets more adorable every day. He has no... Why do I think of you, James, when I see this picture? Probably you only got a spiel because it's a ball. The Pokemari battle. This is a very different battle completely to the other ones. But yeah, it's definitely one of the ones that do stand out. So this whole battle and the character in that very much stuck in my mind. So our strength of 815 against 641. So one thing we really have to be aware of in this battle, those balls are dangerous. So let's see, so I've got Pinecone, Venipede, Sphere on one side, then a Venipede and a Sawaddle on the other. So victory conditions, defeat all enemies. 20 turns. Now the thing with those balls is you can attack them and they will start bouncing away and hit anyone who is in front of them. So it can be very dangerous, and every now and then they will be hit and then more balls will appear on the battlefield. So at the moment the only one we have to worry about is this one because it is in line with our Charmander. And how far? So Venipede has Poison Sting which hits 2 ahead, Powder Snow which hits 2 ahead, Bug Bite which hits 1 ahead, and then Bug Bite which hits 1 ahead. So there's a few that with a bit of a range. So Venipede can only go to here, which means it can attack to there. So if I move you up to here, that should be fine. You up to here. Actually no, I want Charmander in there a bit more. And I'll get the Charmander up here so we're out of the way of all of those ones. But now we have to be careful because this ball here, if it hits across, hits that way as well. So again, this is another battlefield where a lot of strategy comes into place, where you move your mons to and being able to hit the balls at different angles. Where can Pinko couldn't go any further. You can go to here, which means you can attack to there. And this Sawaddle can only go to there. Okay. So I should be fine to move you up to there. You can go up to there. And you, I want to get rid of this ball here purely for the fact that it's in my way. And of course I'm surrounded by fencing, which means I cannot attack. That's another gimmick of this one. So similar to the grass place, there are traps, which mean that basically Eevee is now stuck and can't do anything. So let's see where they're going to head to. So they're all lining up there in a row, and they have done the same on that side. So Eevee can't do anything this turn, and they can definitely hit me the next turn. So what do I want to do? I want to definitely want Charmander to be able to attack, so I'm going to get Charmander. Actually, where are the Venipede is over there, so I can actually attack that Venipede if depending on where I go. So I'm going to come up here to attack this Venipede. Oh, of course Charmander gets trapped. That is not good. I don't really want to get attacked, so I can either go attack that way and do 1 damage to the Venipede, which is not great, or I'm actually going to attack this way. I am putting Pansage in a little bit of a tricky situation, but as you can see, do some pretty solid damage there on that one. Now I'm just going to move you to here, so you are out of the way. The Venipede can't hit you. Now, I want to see who is going to do the most damage to this Venipede. So it's going to do 4 damage, potentially hits 5 times. And what is your warrior ability? Okay, that's interesting. Yes, Keegan, your typical baked potato. And you're going to do it. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to move Jigglypuff up to here. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck in a trap, and I'm going to slap the Venipede. 1, 2, and it only hit 2, so that's a bit unfortunate. But once again, I'm going to move the Shinx up here. That's not the worst placement for the ball to be, but we are now going to see. Oh, that's not going to be good. Yeah, it definitely has nothing to do with bugs, the field, but that's alright. And this Pansage is probably going to go down. That is alright. It wasn't going to do a lot for us anyway. And it just gets that ball completely out of the way, which I'm okay with. Now Charmander, don't get poisoned. Okay, good. Oh, he's going to dodge and attack these Shinx. Interesting. Don't get poisoned, which it doesn't. Oh, and another ball comes in, and right in front of the sphere there. So I'm now released from this cage on this side. What I'm going to do is, got no one on that side, so I'm going to actually get rid of this out of the way that way, which means that goes flying, does nothing. And how much damage is Eevee going to do here? 17, alright. So I'm now going to get Jigglypuff to move up and slap the Venipede. Oh, of course, poison point. Oh well, that's not the worst thing. It's getting some pretty good damage there. And I'm going to go to here and attack the Venipede again. Hopefully not get poison point. Welcome back, Bobby! And in order... Probably putting myself in a little bit of a dangerous place here. I don't know how we're going to go with this, but let's just see if we can get some damage on this Venipede. Venipedes are quite of a challenge, but by lining it up there, it means that he has to move the Venipede in order to actually use that Pokemari ball, whatever it's called. Oh, and he's actually going to hit himself with that ball, which I am 100% okay with. Got the poison. Yeah, definitely going to use Eevee to attack first. But Charmander should also be out of the fencing next turn, so that should be good. I took my Emerald Grace, which not the worst of thing. Yeah. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I just want to see if I move Charmander here, how much. So it's going to do 34 damage on that Venipede. So I'm going to do this first. Attack the Venipede. Oh, and I got the burn as well. Then I'm going to attack this Venipede here. Take that one out. Then I get Celebrate. So I'm going to move over to here, attack this Venipede here, and bop that one. That's another Venipede down, so that is awesome. I'm glad about that. And I wasn't sure if I'd get another Celebrate, so oh well. Now, and then I'm going to attack the Swaddle. What was that? Yeah, Bobby. So they do evolve in this game. So it goes off the links that they have. So the stronger the link between them. So let's attack here. Do a bit of damage on the Swaddle. And then I'm going to stay where I am here and just water gun that there. Do a little bit more damage. So I'm really having to work on some strategy in this one, purely because it's so different with those Pokemari balls. And some real strong attacks there. So it's going to Powder Snow the Charmander, which I'm not too worried about. Yep, no worries, Zach. I don't know if many other people actually know much about this game, so I think it's mostly you and I at the moment. Alright, so let's see. Take out this, do a bit more damage to this Swaddle. And I got the Paralysis, which could come in quite handy. I am going to do this just because I've got a few mons that are feeling a bit of pain at the moment. You're just going to have to wait and see, Bobby. It's going to have to wait and see. 2, 3. Some good damage there. How far can Charmander get? Excellent, he can get to here. So let's attack this. Super effective damage. And then I get melee attacks, so another bit of damage there. Let's go to here, and that will not do enough. So let's attack with you first. I don't know if it's done enough to take out the Pinecone. Pinecone is going to, unless this is a crit, it's not going to do it, unfortunately. Jagged Edge. Oh, that's done. Oh, Oh, it lives on 1. That is very annoying. So, yeah. Oh, what? That is even more annoying. Oh, and it missed though, so that's good. So Waddle's coming to attack Shinx. Sphere's moving up. How much am I going to do from there? It's going to be 26. What about if I move to here? 28. So it does a little bit more damage. And how much damage do I do if I go to here? 9. So that's no. And what about here? Just weighing up my options so I can absolutely annihilate this Sawaddle. What do you mean it can't move? What can't? Who can't move, Bob? Zach? So just waiting to see what can't move before I do anything. Okay. So I'm going to move this back so I don't hit the Eevee as well. And I keep forgetting to check the warrior abilities because I feel like 1 increases. Yeah, so I might increase the chance of. Okay, I getcha, Zach. So let's do this and hope, because Pineco is probably the biggest threat on their team. So I might come around the back here so I can maximize the damage on that one. This Jagged Edge is not doing me any favors. Actually, it's not lined up. Okay. Let's just keep attacking the Sawaddle here, slowly wearing it down. And Jigglypuff as well, come over here and slap the Sawaddle. 1, 2. Oh, come on, Jigglypuff. This stupid thing keeps healing. It is not making me happy. Increase his range. Oh, yes. Oh, he's going after the Charmander. That's interesting. Alright, so let's go with the Charmander first, because it's going to do a lot of damage, which means that Eevee might get its ability going. Go from... Nya! Alright, so if I do this, Jagged edge, that's alright. I've taken it out at least. And now I can celebrate, go over here and do some good damage to you. Get some gold. I am going to get Jigglypuff to slap this ball. Do some damage. And then I'm going to get the Shinx. Now what sort of damage are you going to do to 22 damage? I might get you to come over here. We'll take out this Swaddle once and for all. And then we can absolutely go to town on this Sphere. There's nothing that the Pan Paw can do at the moment, so let's just move up and get this. What do you mean exactly? You're wanting to spam? What are you wanting to spam? Got some gold there. Alright, so let's see, he still should be trapped inside the fence, so he cannot do anything. Now, let us go to town. So what are you going to do? 16 damage. What are you? 24 damage, so that's going to do a lot more. Let's do that. But super effective. And we pick up some more gold. I'm going to come over to the Jigglypuff, which I've already used your ability, so I can't do anything there. And you're gonna not do much damage, so I'm going to get you out of the way. Get you to wait. I do not have a potion on you, so that is not good. Deevy's probably going to go down after this. Gonna come over here and water gun the Pokemon Ball. So that's going to go flying over that way. Do some good damage there. And then I'm going to come over here. Oh, this might just take it out. Come on. Yes, and with the crit, so Eevee does not go down. Yeah, Zach, I am all for people being who they want to be. I do ask that, like, if you are going to be in the chat, like, I've asked for PG sort of 13 sort of rating, because I am sort of that myself. I probably won't be doing any swearing myself, but yeah, I always want people to act themselves. Alright, we got some good increase to our strength there. Alright, so let's keep on going. Had to do it, Keegan, had to. Alright, so we can get the 2 Venopedes, but we can't get anything else. Which is a shame, because that Swaddle was a gold link, I think. Battle's over, no more fun. He just realized that his castle is gone. So we are going to recruit both the vendor pieces. That's got a 70% and so is that one. So we're going to recruit both of them. Alright, so where am I? I think I'm going to put both of these Venopedes in Violet because they can be attacked by Pugilists, which is our next point of call. Alright, so all warriors who have not been delegated. Alright, let's go there. Whoop, something's happening. So we've got some recruits here. We've got a Magica with a 54%. And we've got a Piplup with a 70%. So let's recruit both of them just to keep ourselves nice and strong. So Pugilist is the next point of call. They are very strong and it's a very different style. Look, I've got an... What is... discussion. It's about time to try. Well, we're getting a little bit of history here. So yeah, this is a professor of the area, just known as Professor. I'm pretty good at the moment, I think. Yeah, more tutorial stuff. So our current strength is 889. Pugilist is 873, so I don't think I'm going to attack them straight away. So I'll do a bit of training, I think, purely for the fact that the Gerda terrifies me because it has a power of 215, which is above any of my mons, and I do have a couple of normal types here, so that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Yeah, on Keegan's channel is 100% not PG, so there's a lot of swearing and that happens on there. So we'll be doing things with Keegan, so as I said, I do want him to be himself, but obviously on my channel we're going to be a little bit more restricted because that is just who I am. And just like I don't want anyone to not be themselves, I don't want to not be myself when I'm on streaming as well. So Keegan is aware of that. Yeah, so Keegan added the Primal Kyogre. He is awesome. Again, as I said, not PG, but Blank, you've done this to yourself, you know that. Apologies, but yes, on my channel we are going to be respectful and... Yes, is that... Bobby, did you just get Keegan's link there? So yeah, Blank, we are going to be a little bit more PG over here, not really F-bombing people. So yes, unfortunately that has to be the way it is. But I will go on, if Keegan streams, I won't be as vicious as I have been in the past. Yes, Zachary, Primal Groudon. Yeah, Keegan is an awesome dude, another fellow Aussie. He has the best laugh I have ever heard. He has the nickname of the hyena because of that. So yeah, go check out Keegan, check out Jumanji or James. Definitely two blokes that are definitely worth it. And yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go into here and I'm going to do a little bit more training just because I don't think I am ready. We don't need gold at the moment and I don't think we really need to buy anything at this stage. So first point of call, let's go in and train a bit more. Yep, so that's one of James's ones. Give me a sec, guys. That's it. That's James's channel as well there. Alright, let's keep going. So where we got the Joltik over here and we've got the Sawaddle over here. So let's see. Bronze and bronze. We've got no link and bronze. We've got bronze and gold, but we've already got a Joltik and bronze and bronze. I probably won't recruit or won't link with any of them here. Where can you reach? So you can reach Jigglypuff. So I'm going to be a little bit strategic and get Jigglypuff hashtag get out of there. Which you can only hit one ahead of you, so you should be. Everyone else should be fine, and I cannot see how far you can go, so I'm just going to do that. Move Shinx over to here, and wait, get myself a potion, that will come in handy. Move Eevee over to here, and wait, and get Charmander over to here, and wait as well. Yeah, Keegan, we know you have no regrets. Don't think you've ever had a regret with anything you've done. And yeah, we're going to keep Panpour right there, and Pansage can stay right there as well. Let's see where they go. Enemy's turn. Sawaddle moves down just out of range of everything, and Joltik stays back there in hiding. So if I play my cards right, I should be able to take out this Sawaddle this turn. Let's get you over to here and attack there. Just wanted to see if I can get the Charmander to attack as well, if it's going to be able to. Yes, it can. So get the Charmander to here, fight, and do some good damage there. It's defensive. Gonna get you. Oh, this is going to be difficult. I might get you to go here to attack that way. Get some more damage on it there. And get you over here. Don't want to link, so I'm going to just attack. You guys are definitely testing Keegan here to keep him PG. Gonna get you just to come over here. Gonna get you to come over. Actually, yeah, gonna get you to come over here. Wait, pick up the item. And I'm going to get you to come over here and wait there. Alright, so how's everyone's day been today? I don't think I have asked. Oh, we got to the pan pool. Oh, that's some serious damage there. But, good thing is, we're still here. Let's get you out of here because you're not going to be much help anymore. Which means we can then get the Charmander in here. Do some good damage on you. And get melee attack there as well. And we get yeah, let's take you up here. We can get you to do some damage there. Yeah, I'm doing really good. This stream has been a lot of fun, as I expected it to after yesterday. And let's take this down. I've got lots of question marks in the chat there. What is going on? Throwing out some names, are we? Alright. Fragment can be sold, so that's fine. Alright, so we've increased our strength up there over 900, which is good. I'm going to delegate you guys to... Let's go for some search, because again, you don't think they had the best of links there. And it's a way to increase without actually having to go into battle ourselves. Oh, excuse me. Alright, they did not attack, which is fine. So with a strength of 8... Blank. I'm going to... Thanks, Zach. I very much appreciate that. Once again, I'm going to go in and have a bit more training, purely because I don't think I'm strong enough at the moment to take this guy out. So let's go in with everyone. And yeah, let's see if we can get a little bit more strength up before we go in for the attack on Pugilus. Alright, let's do this. It's a shame that we've got the Shinx on this side. It would have been better to have the Shinx go against the Starly. So what I might do is I'm going to move the Shinx over here, because I want to take on the Starly with the Shinx. The Charmander I'm going to move over here, because we've got some bug types over there. What are you going to be best up against? Let's see. You're going to be best going... Let's just get you out on the water over here, I think. Get you to just wait there. You're probably going to be best not fighting that Starly. And I'm going to... Well, there's more mons over here, so I'm going to get you to stay here and you to wait here. Alright, let's see what they do. As I thought, that Dolphic is going to come right down here and attack. They forgot the Starly can go there. That's not good. That's alright. Oh wow, that's Flame Burst. I forgot that is an epic ranged attack. I need to take that Pansear out, I think. So first things first, how much damage is that going to do? It's going to do 31, so that's pretty good damage. What would you be doing? 25. Yeah, let's go for that. I appreciate all the effort, Keegan. I really do. Let's go here and slap the Joltik. Some solid damage there. Oh, a crit as well. We take those. What am I going to do to that? Oh, that will annihilate the Swaddle. And it will annihilate the Joltik. I think I'm going to take the Joltik first because it can do some good damage against the Panpaw. Yes, Keegan is 100% not against using an F-bomb in his channel. So let's do 31 from there. What happens if I put you here? 28. So either way it's not going to kill, but I get an item if I go here. So let's do this. Awesome, we got a shiny bell, whatever that does. So I can't do anything to this Starly at the moment, but I have a feeling it's going to come over and keep attacking. So I'm going to go over here and see if I can do that. No worries, Zach. Oh, he's back already. Oh, and get some melee damage there. Going to go here and Vine Whip. It's not going to do a lot of damage, but I'll get the melee as well. Yes, Keegan loves to throw wrenches around. Yes, Keegan throws his wrenches all over the place. Oh, that's going to do some damage to a few mons there. Not too much, that's alright. Bug bites, a little bit. That's alright, because the Swaddle's going to go down next turn. Alright, so I'm going to go up here and super effective move this Pansear because it is got some good power there, and hopefully that will be able to recruit. Then I'm going to use the Charmander to absolutely annihilate this Swaddle. What is Shinx going to do? Not to that. To the Starly. Ooh, only going to do 60. Not quite enough. What happens if I go over to the side though? Should do 66. I should have collected the items first, but that's alright. Bop, and down goes the Starly. So it's pretty easy one that time around. Another shiny bell can be sold, and we can actually recruit both the Panseer and the Starly there. Only a 42 on the Starly, so that's not fantastic, and only 42 on the Panseer as well. So not fantastic links, but you know, they'll go well in protecting my other kingdoms as well. And we've also increased our strength up to 941, which might be enough to help. So let's get these guys into Chrysalia, I mean to Violet. That will increase that one's strength. And yes, let's complete the month and see how our other kingdoms go. All searching, didn't find anyone. That's alright. Can probably check them, but at the same time, if I'm probably not going to use them. The Panseer could have been alright, because it's got a decent strength, but I think I might stick with the Charmander over Panseer. And I think today is going to be the day. We are going to go for Pugilists. Still haven't got a strength close to the Girder, but yeah, I think we're going to go for it. Let's see how we go, because this is a very challenging battle map. Yeah, so we've got to be careful, because Eevee and Jigglypuff, not the greatest mons in here. Well, is that what you're saying, go or no? Not yet. So do you reckon we should train again, should we? Do another training round before we do it? Alright, we'll do another round of training before we go in. Oh, okay, we can get the clown guy. That's interesting. Alright, let's go for it. We'll take everyone in again. Alright, let's get this thing going. Alright, no worries, Keegan. Art. Right. So if I'm over the kingdom and it's got that little golden thing, right, I understand that, thank you. And you're lurking, send my guy, it's good to take a day off. Fair enough, let's give this a go and see what we can do. So this Venipede, let's have a look and see. No link there. Don't want to even worry about that link. And doesn't even come up. Alright. So, what should I do first? That Machop's going to be a bit dangerous, I think. So I might get... What was your ability? Increase... Yeah, let's do that. We'll increase the range so we can get... So that means that I can go here and attack you straight on. But... And we get the paralysis, but he's got guts, so that is... Okay, that's it. That's scary. Let's go here with the Charmander. Do a bit more damage. And the good thing is that Pineco should not be able to attack us through the Machop. So let's block the Pineco now. And let's go here and attack the Machop again. Alright, so that's that side. Now we've got you, which can reach the Jigglypuff there. Oops. And you, which I think... I'm just going to move Jigglypuff back to here. And I'm going to end my turn there and see what they do. It's really getting my brain going, this game. It's good. Good thinking game. Karate Chop, it's a strong move, and it misses. Oh, that is a bit of a relief. The Pineco cannot move at all. You move up a little bit, and the Venipede moves up a little bit as well, so that is good. Let's go for a round 2 on this Machop. One of the perks of living on my own is I don't have to fight people for the bathroom. So I'm not going to be able to take out this Machop this time around. What is... Why not? Let's do that and do a bit of extra damage to this thing here. Probably still... Oh, that's a lot more damage. That is nice. But on that, didn't take it out, but it's pretty darn close. Can Jigglypuff can't go beside, and so let's go here with the Pampaw first and attack you. It's probably a silly move, but I'm going to move the Jigglypuff up, which will line them up. Yeah, let's do that. It's going to line them up, but at the same time, it's going to hopefully do Jagged Edge. That's not good. I should have seen that first. Oh, Jigglypuff's killing itself. That's a bit of a shame. I was expecting Poison Point. I am going to do this, see if I can get up on the other side of that Venipede, which I now can. And I do get enough damage to take out the Venipede. That is good. And Jagged Edge, that's fine. Celebrates, which means I can go again. And let's get behind Sawaddle and take it from behind. No worries, Bobby. Thanks for contributing so far. Hope you've enjoyed. Probably won't be going too much longer. Wow, that 2 hours has gone extremely quickly. Oh, that's a lot of damage. But still, thankfully, the Pinecone cannot do anything. And who is going to attack the Jigglypuff? That is perfectly fine. Oh, that's a lot of damage as well. So first and foremost, let's get our health back with some sweet songs. Let's get you doing some slapping from over here. Grass Cloak, increasing its defense. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, Jigglypuff with the 5. And let's Water Gun you. It's not going to do much, but any damage is good damage. Only does 1 damage. And then let's go here and go have another go with some quick attack. 15 damage there. Now if I play this right, I should be able to attack from here. Take that one out. Then move you up to here and attack the Pineco. Also get the item. Jagged Edge again, that is fine. Get some gold. And then come to here and fight. Not going to do a lot of damage, but at the same time it is now back into a corner and it cannot do anything but attack the Shinx. Oh, did it? Damn it, it ate the potion. That's very annoying. Kind of bug bite that. Jigglypuff. Alright. Let's see if I can get the burn this time with you. And let's attack the Pineco again. And I do get the burn. Let's just keep going with the attack. Actually, I am going to... Am I going to hit you? I cannot hit anyone from there. I should actually be able to hit it from here. Yes! Press start. What's up, Zach? What? I can't press A from here. Oh, now you got me. What is... Hang on a sec. Okay, cool. Okay. I'm learning so much. Oh, 100% bond with you. That's interesting. I'd have to put him in the chat. Hey, how are you doing, meme? Is it, how do you pronounce that? Is it meme or meme, or how do you normally pronounce it? Was that all you wanted to see, Zach? Or? Anyway, welcome into the stream. Playing a little bit of Conquest here. I am doing very well, loving life and enjoying my time. Really enjoying getting into the whole streaming things. Was it hit select again? So I'm just getting talked through some things by Zach at the moment because he actually knows this game a little bit better than I do, which is really nice. What are we doing now? Now you can check your own stats. Yeah, so you can go there, you can check EV stats, how far they can move, the attack and defense. I do remember you. Keegan's in lurker mode at the moment. Pretty happy with how everything looks at the moment, but if I do get the Pineco, I might actually swap him out, swap someone out for the Pineco. They're all at 150, so yeah, I might swap someone out for Pineco because that might come in handy. Warrior stats. No worries, thanks for dropping in. Hope you enjoyed the little bit that you saw. Alright, let's get back to this. So we've taken the got to take the Pineco out and we'll make sure that we do that with the Charmander. Alright, let's just keep slapping this Swaddle from in front. Get as much damage as we can. And then let's get Eevee over here, corner it over here so it can no longer move out of there. See you, Blank. Have a good rest of your day or night, depending on where you are. Let's just have to wait there. Thanks again for joining for the time that you were here. Very much appreciate it. Alright, so I'll keep the Charmander, so either the Pan Sage or the Pan Paw I'll swap out for the Pineco. Damn it, why does he have to heal? He missed though, which is good. So let's use the Eevee to take out this Swaddle, hopefully it does. Yes it does. Let's get Eevee to move down this way, just in case we need to swap some things out. Have you wait there. We will get Jigglypuff, who is pretty useless at the moment, to get the item. You're not going to do too much, but I can use you over here potentially later. Keep the Charmander. Okay, so just keep the Charmander on the guy, but I can swap him out for the Pineco. Is that what you're meaning? This Pineco is being a real pain in the butt, though. Got some. I feel like the Shinx was probably going to go down next turn. Really? would like a crit on Charmander right here, right now. No, just super effective. That's alright. And we'll end turn because Pansage can't do anything. And oh, it's survived, but just take some burn damage. So what damage are you going to do? You're going to do 24. So let's... This is going to be an interesting turn because... I'm going to do some damage, but I'll probably lose the Shinx to the Jagged Edge, which means someone else can go into that spot. Well, I'm just trying to get as much damage as I can. Let's see, what are you going to do? 4 damage, not a lot. And what about you? 7 damage. Did I see it? I can actually pop you here. 10 damage. 9 damage. Alright, so that means if Charmander hits, it will be super effective death damage. Awesome, so that has killed her, given me the best chance of being able to recruit this guy. Alright, so we've got to keep the Eevee, got to keep the Jigglypuff. I'm probably going to keep the Shinx, so it's probably, and I like the Charmander at the moment. So it's probably between the Panpour or the Pansage. So Panpour does damage to 2 in front, or 2 directly in front, whereas Pansage does 3 damage across in front. Ah, I can't get him anyway. Bugger. But I can get them a chop, so that's alright. 46. So we'll recruit the Machop, we'll pop him in somewhere. But we can't get the Pineco, which is a little bit unfortunate. Let's pop you. Where do we need the most help at the moment? At least 5, 22, 4. Alright, let's go and pop the Machop in here. And, ooh, a Mareep. Let's go with that, and the only kingdom I can fight at the moment is the fighting kingdom at the moment. Once I beat that, then I can do the other ones. But at the moment, that's all I can do, and I'm pretty happy with how my team's looking at the moment. Yeah, Stephen, I've already got past that, unfortunately, and the Pineco didn't want to join us. You can't recruit anyone there. Can't recruit anyone at any point, so I think let's take on this. We'll give it a go. If we win, great. If not, then I'll obviously have to do a bit more training. So let's do what we can here. Right. So let's just go with this. Why not? We've only got 5 months, so we should be able to work our team around to getting it. A bit late, sorry. Yeah, this guy is pretty challenging from what I remember. As I said, there's a lot that I do need to remember and learn from this game, so this battlefield is like the one in the Grass Kingdom, where you've got to claim the banners. Whoever gets the banners first wins. So I've got to hold all 5 banners. What was that? For 5 turns, I believe it said. Yeah, I've got to be careful who I put on the banners, because yeah, they get hit, then they're going to get knocked off. So I'm probably not going to have Eevee or Jigglypuff on the banners, because that just brings them as a target. So let's start by just getting you up here. Wait there. Shinx up here. Just move everyone into a position where they can get the banners. What was that? So hold all banners for 5 turns, right. Let's get you over here. You in here. Eevee's probably a bit stronger at hitting, so let's get you to here, and Jigglypuff will just move in behind here. So we've got our forces strong. Hit the bells, trust me, not the red bell. Alright, I'll see what I can do with that. So I'm not so worried about the Pan Sage. That Girder is the one thing that I am quite worried about, so if we can try and get him out of the game fast, then that might be a bit better. So where are the bells? Oh, so don't hit this bell here, but hit this one. Is that what you're saying, Zach? You to come over this way. I think this is probably one of the ones I'm most nervous about, purely because of this guy here. Very, very dangerous. Just should have checked the move. But only the Pansage has more than one square ahead of him, so that's pretty alright. I'm just going to leave Charmander here for now, because I think he's going to be a big part of this one. Press the magnifying glass. I'll do that on my next turn. Timber's moving up, and the chop's going on the banner. Riding Ninja. It's going. Oh, he's getting close to that one. You're going onto that. Alright, so that is perfect. Next will raises the attack. Let me just... What A is Y. Okay. So for some reason this isn't, I can't hit the magnifying glass, but let's go over here. Bell. What does that do then? I don't know. Alright, how much damage are you going to do to that? 58, and that'll knock you off. How much damage are you going to do there? 13, but it will knock you off there. So I'm trying to be a bit more strategic. Let's go here, let's go here. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. See, a lot of like the extra little gimmicks of the maps I haven't seen. Let's see if we can do this. Probably a bit of a foolish move, but I'm going to attack the girder. Hope I get the burn. But it will also knock the girder off, which means that he's going to have to race around the back. Oh, and the crit didn't get the burn, but knocked him off. I'll put you over to here and wait. What am I going to do here? What if I... 17 damage, and what about here? 9 damage. I think I'm going to keep Shinx here, although actually you won't be able to get on there and you won't be able to get on there, but I can. Alright, let's get you over to here and wait. Let's get you to move quickly. Oh, I can knock you off though. Let's do that. What damage am I going to do first? 34. Oh, that's some solid damage, but then I'm setting myself up to get attacked by fighting type. So let's not do that. Let's get you over here. And sit on that one there, and let's get you here. Trying to be really strategic about this one. I've got 2 banners. He's going to go and sit on that banner, which is perfectly fine. You're going to knock the Pansage off. That is alright by me. That opens you up for a few attacks. Gerda has to run all the way around. You're going to knock the Eevee off. That is fine because let's get you up back up here. Put you over to here. Put you over to here. I'm going to just do this and annihilate this Pansage. And then let's just do this for now, and Shinx can stay right there. Alright, let's see, that's gonna knock the Shinx off. I thought that would be the case. I can hit the bell more times, can I? is good.
Alright, so
thanks, Zach. Let's get you to there. Let's get the Shinx can only get to here, so let's get you to attack the bell. Let's get you heading over this way. Actually, no, we don't want that Pansage getting held back. So let's go that way and just get rid of that altogether. And I'm just going to leave Jigglypuff here because that will give that a chance. I thought about that, Zach, but I didn't want to leave this banner open for them to come in. So I'm just going to leave Jigglypuff there, get my other members in a bit closer because they're not going to attack, they're going to stay on the banners. So that means that I now have more mons that I can, so I can bring Eevee over here and attack this one that way. That'll make that one fall off. Get some more gold, which is always nice. Get you to head up this way. And get you to head over this way and claim that. Get you to hit the bell again. The bell is gone. And let's get you over here, ready to come into the field. Now that there's only the Machop on here, I will send this Timber flying. That'll send that one flying, open up that there. Two of the mons are on the ground, that's not going to move. Gerda's going to come in, can't reach me. Timber's going to attack the Shinx because... And there's another Timber on the ground there. No problem, Zach. I'm going to have you come over here and knock the girder off. Then I'm going to have you come over here and knock the Machop off. And we've got the crit as well. And Eevee's going to come over here and claim this banner. Right here. And Jigglypuff's going to come over and claim this banner right here. And that leaves me with one job left to do. Block this right here. Let's come over here and do some damage there. And on my next turn I'm going to use the Panpour to block off the other bridge, which should enable me to get this victory. Sitting at 9 likes at the moment. Can we get to that 10th one? I'd be very grateful if we get to that 10th like. Should be able to block it off because they've got to go all the way around. It's increasing his defense, but he's only attacking the Shinx, and the Shinx is sort of out of the way. And he can't reach there in time. Can't reach it in time. So I'm going to get you to come to here so you can't get knocked off. You're going to wait there. They can't get past you, which means the Charmander can come to here and wait for them to come so I can double team. Eevee can wait. Shinx, I'm just going to get you to run this way. And you're just going to wait there as well. Let's go. We have 4 turns left to defeat this guy, and we are set up very, very nicely. Because this guy's going to try and come around from the back, and they just cannot do anything at the moment. May as well get some damage off on his Timber here. With the Charmander behind, it cannot be pushed backwards. Let's go over here and attack. Welcome back, Zach. Hope it doesn't get knocked off from there. That's alright. You know what? Let's leave this guy over here. I'm happy where everyone is. Let's finish up there. I thought you could as well, Zach, but that's okay. He can't get across the bridge at the moment. He's still going to try. He's going to push me further in, but that is perfectly fine. Leaving himself open for a bit of an attack from behind there. And this Timber is just going to get annihilated next turn. And the Machop is going to move in behind, so he's going to get hit with a water gun as well. 3 more turns till victory, and I don't think there's anything they can do. Let's just do this, just cause. One, and the Charmander. Do a bit more damage. And get melee on that as well. Spark him from behind. And Vine Whip him from the front. And let's end our turn there. And that looks like it's pretty much going to be a GG because that Gerda cannot do anything now. That Timber is just about to go down. The other one, the Machop, can't do anything. Unfortunately, Shinx had to go down, but that is perfectly fine because we will get the W. Two turns left. Let's just, once again, just attack because we can. And just to add insult to injury, let's do this. Get all our health back. Should have done it the turn before, but so Shinx could have still been around, but that is fine. Let's attack with Charmander and get the melee. Can take out this Timber right here. take it from behind and vine whip it down. Whew. And then we can end our turn nice and happy. We have one more turn to protect these banners, and there is literally nothing that they can do about it now. Let's get you moved down to get the item. Gonna be a bit funny here at the now, and gonna move you over. I'm gonna do 14 damage. Do that there. Oh, I don't know if it's going to be enough. Damn it. I was going to hope that I could get the EV to defeat the Timber and then attack the Machop as well, but it's not going to be enough, and I'm not going to... Actually, Jigglypuff should be able to come across, and I doubt that the Timber's going to take me out in one turn. Let's move the Jigglypuff over to here, just in case, because they can't get to the other banner. And that is a GG right there. Oh, the stream's gone a bit funny. It's alright, we're almost done. It's a little bit unfortunate to do that. Hopefully it'll sort itself out. But we are just about to finish anyway. My internet's just having a little moment by the looks of it. Come on, sort yourself out. We got some good experience there. Everyone's power goes up. We are looking really good. And we can only get the Pan Sage. That's alright. Oops. Worthy winners. Let's do this. There you go. Looks like the stream is back. Apologies for that, but looks like we are back in a good position with it. So we've claimed victory. And select the Warriors. We will take this Pan Sage, even though it's not the best. We will still take it, and because it'll mean fixing it. Something big is coming up if you pick one thing. So I am going to, now that we've got Pugilist, going to set Cresselia up with some defense. Whoop. Something's happening. She's lurking, look at the screen. Whoop, 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 and there we go. We have had our first evolution. Shinx is now a Luxio. So that is awesome. So greater strength in battle, so that is awesome. Oh, we've got something else, Charmander. What a perfect way to finish the stream, I reckon. We now have a Luxio, and we now have a Charmander. Oh, that is awesome. Our power has gone up so much with those two. Okay. See how she animates with it. Okay, that's cool. Show the crossfade. Oh, I've got some more story before we can end that. It's alright. Oh, Nobunaga, who has been gathering his forces in the north of Rensai, has conquered 8 kingdoms himself. So there's 2 kingdoms remain. Terara, and Illusio. So these are some pretty fierce places, I believe, as well. Some dangerous one. So Nobunaga fears these places. So we've basically got half, or apart from those 2, Nobunaga has the same amount. So we are really coming up against a big force at the moment. And you can only pick one of them, yeah. So I've got to have a bit of a think about which one I'm going to go for. Save progress. So we've now got 2 kingdoms that have opened up to us. So I'm not going to complete the month yet. So I've got Tarara, which is sort of a ground. With the strength of 1316, that is quite strong. And then we have Illusio, which is 1203. So that's an easier, a lower strength to sort of take on. But I'm feeling, I don't know what I want to do at the moment. But what I will do is I'm going to have a look at the info. And now we have a Luxio with a perfect link with Ginchio. Oh, there it is there. Ooh, Discharge. So Discharge is a bit of an interesting move because it hits everyone around the Luxio. So it's also got the Joltik there, so we'll probably keep it as a Luxio. And Charmeleon is Firefang, which instead of hitting one, or like hitting not the next square in front. Yeah, and then you've got so Firefang is stronger than Ember, but Ember hits one further away. So that's an interesting thing we've got to think of there. Can't just do that. Don't evolve. I'm thinking that should be Luxio. Don't evolve Luxio. Luxray's move not as strong, is it? Or not as good? Is that what you're meaning? Because it'll give it more power by evolving, but if its move isn't as great, then it's probably... I'll have to toss up on that one. What's your ability? Sequence. And Blaze, so. Oh, okay, so, right, I get what you mean. I won't say it just in case, but... So if I evolve Luxio, it won't happen. I getcha. I getcha. Let's... press select. Oops. You can play. Cool. Okay. No worries, so that is probably where we are going to wrap up the stream. Been going for 2 hours and 45, which is actually a lot longer than I thought I would be going today. So let's save. Oops. And who do I have still in the chat? Obviously I've got Zachary. I might be doing another stream tomorrow, so possibly there then. Does anyone have, or anyone who is live? Keegan, are you there, or James, or who do I have in the chat? If I are going to raid, I'd like possibly a few people, so if you're in the chat, let me know, and we might go do a raid before we finish up. We've got Bobby, we've got Zach, we've got myself. We've got Daniel still here. So I've got a few people. Now, there's only one person. Oh, Keegan's here. Keegan, do you have anyone to raid? Are you aware of anyone live at the moment to raid? Because I... not sure. Yeah, I've got him as well. We might raid KC Latios. I've got Big Uzi live, Equinox. I did raid Big Uzi yesterday, so Big Uzi is doing Showdown, so if people want, we can raid Big Uzi and then they can go Showdown with Uzi. Or we've got KC Latios, who is doing some Mario Odyssey at the moment. Votes in chat, Big Uzi or KC Latios? Alright, so everyone's saying Latios, so here is the link, and let's go with a good old-fashioned hashtag Smithy Raid. Alright, so thanks again for everyone for turning up. I'm so grateful that you did. So we hit our 10 likes, so I'm over the moon with that. And yeah, keep an eye out on my Twitter, and if you're in any of the Discords of like Keegan or James or anything like that, I will be posting if I do go live there. Otherwise, have a fantastic day, and we shall see you all next time. Take it easy.